Jump up. Let's go. Brandon's baseball blogs.
Welcome in, guys. This is a big episode in the making. Episode 20 of Brandon's Baseball Blogs podcast. Let's go. We're going to be talking all about how me and Dylan and Randy and Will became best friends to this day. So get ready for all that. It's going to be a big special episode, and it's episode 20. Honestly, when I first met Dylan, I really thought, I was like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? He seems like a chill, cool person. And yes, we all crack jokes at each other. That's what guys do all the time. But honestly, Dylan's a chill person. Will's a chill person. Randy's a chill person. And we all crack jokes at each other. And it's hilarious. And we find ways to still be friends to this day. So honestly, guys, get ready. This is going to be a big episode in the making. And I'm glad that me, Randy, Will, Dylan are still friends to this day, and how we defend each other and how we expose people, mostly on Randy's account and everything. But still, it's really great that we get to hang out with each other on FaceTime. We get to make really great content together. We do a lot of interviews, and they do a lot of episodes on my podcast, which is really awesome. So get ready for all that. It's going to be awesome. And want to say literally this, Randynation, DylanTrainBlogs, and WillieNation, here they are, my best friends, my brothers. And plus, we're going to be talking about how we're planning a hangout to make awesome content, play basketball, go in the pool maybe, go see a movie, and even barbecue. And about how me, Randy, and Will, and Dylan have been able to keep our friendships and continue to be thankful for our friendships and everything, and how they have always been there for my family, and how we've always been there for him whenever he's upset and whenever each one is upset. So literally this, Randy and Will and Dylan have always been there for me. I've been there for them. They are honestly one of the chillest people, and they always know how to help me, or I know how to help them whenever they're upset. So let's get this started. This is all about our friendships, our brotherhood. So here are Dylan's Train Blogs, Randynation, and WillieNation. Let's go. Friends Randy, Will, and Dylan. So here's Randynation, Dylan Train Blogs, and WillieNation. So basically, Randy, you want to explain how you first met Dylan?
So I met Dylan from a person named called Brooke Davis. Well, you and Gordon know Mika, with her. I met Brooke and Nicole from Mika, and then that's how I met Dylan.
Mm-hmm.
And then I introduced Dylan to Will and Brandon. But first, before I introduced you to Will and Brandon, I introduced you to Juliana, and then Juliana and I were all making plans to hang out and bowling and shit, and that just went to flop. It led to her being a TikTok and her brother just abusing me and shit like that. And Dylan was losing friends because of Juliana, and it just led much more for us to become all brothers.
That's true. Will, what was your thoughts of when you met Dylan?
Dylan's awesome, though he tends to get a little 2% annoyed when we joke around with him. So, but everything else, he's a chill person. He's funny as hell. And yeah, his passion of trains is awesome. Like, there's like different type of trains he talks about, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody got the knowledge of have different type of knowledge of what they're passionate about. So
that's true. Dylan, what was your thought of when you first met Randy, Will, and I?
You guys were cool buds. Like, I never see you guys that cool before. It was great.
I understand that totally. And basically, how does it feel to be part of when you helped me and Will and Randy basically expose a lot of people that we used to know?
Yeah. it was great to expose them because what they did was wrong, and I agree. What they did was wrong is not a good thing.
And Randy, how did it feel to have Dylan help out in that?
I mean, that meant something because the people are doing bad things to us.
Mm-hmm. And Will, how did it feel to you?
Well,
I feel better.
personally, the fact that the dumb biatch doesn't know that I have a second TikTok account proves how stupid she is. And then I've been spying on her for a month now. So,
Wow.
yeah.
And basically, do you remember how we all found out you, me, Dylan, and Randy all almost have the same things in common? Like,
Yeah, we all love sports.
mm-hmm. And Randy, what do you have to say about that?
It's cool. We all like sports. We play sports. We love to do sports. It's cool.
Yeah. And how does it feel to be doing the 328th interview on the page, Randy? You're almost to 330.
We're good.
And how does it feel to be doing an episode all about our brotherhood with Dylan and Will?
Feels good.
And what do you have to say about the big guys hangout that we're possibly going to be planning?
Firstly, Dylan needs to meet your mother.
That's true.
And he needs to earn her trust to
Well,
you have him come to your place.
My mom actually said it's okay with Dylan to come over to hang out. She actually said that, but we had to plan it out. But how does it feel, Randy, that we're planning that big hangout with everyone to literally have a pool party, possibly barbecue, go to the movies, play some basketball, and make some really good content together?
Really cool.
And what do you have to say to like all the things that you, me, and Dylan, and Will, and Maddie, and everyone else have done together?
Awesome. It's really awesome what we've been doing.
Mm-hmm. And
it's
Will,
really cool.
Yeah.
what was your thoughts of when Dylan joined the podcast and the interviews with you guys?
As I said before, we need to keep your podcast growing. Like, the more people, the more better it becomes, the more views all of us get. Especially with Randy. If people see Randy, they follow him more. They stop following that godforsaken sloth child.
I understand that. And Randy, do you want to explain like how Dylan has helped you expose my ex, but like just in general, and expose Juliana?
Dylan didn't really help me expose your ex. That was you and Will, mostly. Dylan helped me expose Juliana.
Well, you want to explain that?
Yeah, I already have explained a lot. It's like because Dylan had feelings for Juliana, and Juliana didn't have any intentions to listen to Dylan of his feelings or anything in particular. And I hanged out with Juliana on many occasions. And it's really bad on her behalf because she didn't listen to others, and she only listened to people she cared about, which I don't really mind because she trusts Jared and Sean more.
Uh-huh.
But honestly, she needs to trust others as well because that will help her in the more future of the life, though, too. Because you can't just trust your ex-boyfriend. That just makes no sense to me.
I understand that. And Dylan, how did it feel when Randy exposed Juliana?
I gotta go. My grandpa's calling me.
Okay.
Passion.
See you.
See you, Will. You were saying, Dylan?
It feels like it's good passion because Juliana is really like always likes to get me in trouble, and it's not a good thing. And then she's been telling me I should not be friends with Randy, but like I kept calling Randy a seahorse, which is not cool.
I understand that. And Also, Randy, how does it feel to have Dylan in the friend group and everything, and how we found out we have a lot in common with Dylan and everyone?
Obviously, Dylan did the right thing. He told me what she did, and then obviously, it's not even just much that we have in common. It's that he knew what was from right and wrong, and then also he did the right thing. You know, he just said, "I can't associate something like this."
Mm-hmm. And how does it feel like how the four of us have been able to keep our friendship strong, even through little bro arguments and everything?
Obviously, we kept our arguments and we moved to the side, and then we just moved on from it.
That's true. And what do you have to say about that, Dylan?
I agree.
And what do you have to say this about Randy and Dylan, basically, about how you guys have made a lot of content with each other, and how Dylan got the idea of doing that train blogs? Randy?
The DylanTrainBlogs is really good. I like it very much. It's really interesting what he's doing, and he's doing a lot there, and I'm proud of him.
And what do you have to say about that, Dylan?
I agree. Yeah,
He's growing as an individual. He may have his own sensitive issues, but he's working on it, and he's working very well. Like, he may do some things that we don't like, and we try to help him improve on it, but we're not his parents. We're family. We're his brothers. So we're always going to be there for Dylan, and no matter what. It's what we do. It's like, you don't have to be blood related or not. You know, just because we're friends doesn't mean we can't call each other brothers.
That's true. That's true. And also, I want to know this, basically, like, how does it feel, Dylan, to be part of this friend group and to be part of the hangout when we do all that? And also, how does it feel that you've been able to keep your friendships with us much stronger than ever before, than anyone?
it's exciting. It's amazing because my last friends group, we couldn't stay longer because we had a lot of issues. And now I finally have friends who are actually protecting my back. Finally,
I understand that.
That's what friends are for. Friends don't just abandon you. Like, even in relationships, they shouldn't just abandon you.
you want doing anything?
Obviously, in my book, it's like friendships, like, will lead, like, depending on the friendships, like, in my eyes, depending on the friendships, if it's like a girl and a guy friendship or a guy, it's like, it doesn't matter your sexuality. I mean, it's more of like who you are. It's like, in my book, it's like, friendships can be a bond of a brotherhood, or it can be a bond of a brotherhood and sisterhood, or it can be led to more than just a friendship. It can be led more than just like that. It can be led to a relationship that will be like dating or something like that. But honestly, if it's led to that, it's like, you shouldn't let your fears and you shouldn't let your insecurities at whatever job you do and what you do as a person, honestly. Me as a person, I would support whoever you are. I don't care if you're trans, bi, gay, lesbian, whatever job you do, the adult industry, OF, I don't really care what you do. I would support you. Like how I support my brothers, like how I support every single one of you. My name stands for is a protection. I protect people. That's what I am. I'm very protective of my family, even though my family's not protective of me. But it's the fact is, when people are hurting me, I just sit there and just take it. Like, you know, I don't, like, yeah, I maybe, like, you know, I lash out, I get angry, I do that, but, like, I'll yell, scream, say, fuck you, and whatever, I'll go the whole 9 yards, but, like, me as a person, I'm a very lovable person. Brandon would tell you, I've met him in person many times, we hang out in person many times. Eventually going to meet Dylan in person for his first time. And maybe I'll eventually meet Will for the first time. I mean, me and Will will probably be roommates. So that would be cool in the near future. Me and Will being roommates, we're going to relocate, and then we're just sell it, flip it, whatever, and then I'll give them a profit out of it. I'm not that type of person to scheme and scam you out of anything. Like, people have left me in the dirt because they think that, oh, I'm the bad guy. If Dylan and Brandon saw me in person, like, which Brandon and I met in person because of his ex and my ex-fiance,
Yep.
which they both cheated on us.
It's
Because
true.
they were insecure about what they were hiding from us. And then when it came to 2 years ago, when my ex-fiance was asking for my number, my social media, and, like, I'm like, why in the world would Adriana want my social media and my number again? When after she cheated on me for a whole 2 years after I put a ring on it, I knew what I wanted. I wanted to settle down. I wanted to grow old before I got hit with the leukemia symptoms. And now I gotta get tested for it. I haven't got tested yet, so I wouldn't even say I have leukemia 100% until I get tested.
Yeah.
I felt diagnosed, but my body has been getting worse. I can't sleep completely, so I've been trying to relax and everything. But the work that I've been doing at McDonald's was stressing me out. To say food, 1:45 Eastern in the afternoon on TikTok Live. We're gonna do a little talk about what's going on about my former job, the bad reviews, everything, why I got illegally trespassed, why I got fired, and much more. Stay tuned in this one. But obviously, with me and Brandon, we thought it was the idea of the podcast. So it's like a 50-50, like we thought of it. So no one took the 100% like guarantee who came up with that idea. We split that like idea. And that's what brothers do. Even if my little sister was here right fucking now, I would split that like idea with her. I would have done a podcast with my little sister if she was here right now.
Uh-huh.
Do like a sister and brother podcast, you know, like. But obviously she's in Utah. But obviously it's cool. Mia, love you. Hope you're safe. Stay safe.
I understand that. And Dylan, what's your thought of what Randy has said?
He has really good questions. He has really good topics of questions.
And about how you've seen the way his job treats him.
The way his job's treating him is really unrespectful. Like, they can't do that to some disability person.
Obviously, I've been working there for 4 years. No promotion, no raise, nothing. I took 0 handouts. 0. So they wanted to send me home early. I will fucking take the opportunity myself, and I'll say, look, I'm saying, you can just bite your tongue and just say, like, look, I'm here at work. I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this job, and then you just legally trespass me. For what? Because I'm here to work, I'm hungry, I want to work hard to get a promotion in the street, but then, what? Because budget cuts? It's like, oh, I'm sorry that you got bad reviews. Now, we all made bad reviews in my old job last night at 12 at midnight.
And I'm the one that made the cool backgrounds for it.
Yeah, because the Chad GPT, that's the coolest thing you ever done. Love that one. But Dylan, out of spite of any of the relationships that I've been in, like any of them, what did you think that I deserved the most out of any of them?
You deserve a raise. You did deserve it because you worked very long. You've been working there for 4 years, and you do deserve a raise for that, and they didn't give you it, and it was so freaking dumb.
So besides the relationship with work, but outside of work, relationships-wise that I was in, like...
Relationship out of work, it's actually better. It's like, your relationship is better.
Dating-wise, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
your
in my dating life, I should have deserved better in my dating life with the people that
you did deserve better. You should deserve a better relationship with a girl, and you should have been.
Obviously, I've had people saying, like, oh, with your symptoms of leukemia, like, I've had multiple people saying you should have, you know, been gone with leukemia, right? Leukemia symptoms is nothing to joke with. It's nothing to be a joke with because I don't know what I have right now, but, like, if I do have it, I don't have the insurance to get tested, to get the whole treatment. And this is one thing about me. I don't ask for handouts and things like that. I don't ask for that. If I do have the disease, I'd rather rest in peace, peacefully, and just die peacefully, because that's what I want, and that's my wishes. I'd rather die the normal way from leukemia, and that's it. If I have it, if I don't, I don't. Whatever I have, I hope I die in peacefully for whatever the frick I have. But what I'm saying is, whatever I have, that doesn't define me. That doesn't. What defines me is how I've been treated.
Uh-huh.
What defines me is justice of whoever disrespected me. And whoever puts the reverse Uno card on me, like Juliana and everybody else. I mean,
And Randy, and I've heard that you've defended Dylan a lot on TikTok.
yeah, I have. And I always will. My name stands for protector, wolf shield. Look it up. Randy, the meaning of Randy means wolf shield. It means I'm a protector. If I'm protective over my family, it means I'm protective of whoever I'm protective of. I'm protective of anyone. If I see someone in stress, the seas of stress, I will freaking protect them. I don't care if you have a gun. I don't care if you have a knife. I'd rather die by saving someone's life in a heartbeat.
Uh-huh. And Dylan, how did it feel when Randy defended you?
It felt like great. It felt like it was passion because he defended me very well, and it was a good thing.
And Randy, you want to explain how you defended Dylan on TikTok and on your account?
Yeah, Dylan defended me on my account too.
You want to explain that?
Brandon, you
Well, you were explaining how you defended Dylan and also how Dylan defended you.
So basically, that's what brothers do, and honestly, it's like, I would defend anyone. They don't have to defend me. I would defend anyone as they need it, like, obviously.
So you want to explain how you defended Dylan on your
So
TikTok?
someone was talking,
Yeah?
and then, obviously, I defended him because someone was calling him a name, and I'm like, hey, you can leave my live stream. You don't have to be here to be disrespectful. And because I'm the host, I'm not going to tolerate stuff like that.
Uh-huh. And Dylan, you want to explain how you defended Randy on his TikTok?
Yes, I defended Randy because one of this person said something very weird, and I defended him because it was very uncomfortable what someone said to him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Randy, how did it feel when you found out that me, Dylan, and you and Will have a lot in common? Like, not just like sports, but like movies, music, and TV shows.
It's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. I love that. And it's kind of cool that we may have different TV shows we like and things we don't like in common. There's some anime shows I do like, and there's some anime shows I don't like.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I can name every anime show that I liked and I grew up on.
Yeah.
So, the anime shows I grew up on was One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, some shows in Tsunami. I grew up on, what else? Samurai Jack, Naruto, the original, not the remake. Then we're talking about, like, South Park, Family Guy. These are everything.
Even American Dad.
And then we're talking about anime. We're talking about, like, Princess Mononoke. That's one of my favorite movies of anime. And then we got so many different types of animes that are being established, and it's so cool. Then they made animes into real life action shows on Netflix, and I'm like, and I pay for it, so that's the cool thing. Me paying for the Netflix and sharing with you and Will, and right now since we had the power outage and everything, I'm gonna go bought Grandpa a new TV, and now I just said, like, if they need the Netflix and everything else, I would just put in their damn TV, and then they just get another smart TV. So hopefully this one doesn't go to shit. But like,
Mm-hmm. I understand that. And Dylan, how did it feel to find out that you had a lot in common with Randy and me and Will?
Yeah, I had a lot of common. Like, sometimes we disagree what type of sport we do. We disagree, like, who's going to win the NBA Finals, who's going to win the NHL Stanley Cup Finals. Yeah, we disagree with some sports, but no matter what, we're just having good questions.
I understand that. And also, Randy, how does it feel when we do plan that hang out with everyone when we may do that, and it'll be the first time we all hang out in person together.
That would be cool.
And Randy, how does it feel like to be like to allow Dylan to be a moderator on your account?
Honestly, I think there was 2 or 3 times I took away the moderator, but now I stopped doing it because I rather work with Dylan than take something away from him. Because if I take something away from him, I just feel like it's making me feel like I'm the bad person because he's protecting me. He's protecting me from people disrespecting me, so that's why I feel bad. It should be like me understanding, like, oh shit, I'm taking away the moderator because of his bad decisions, but maybe those bad decisions are protecting me from people that are being complete assholes to me. So then it comes to realize, like, you know what, I gotta work with him. Maybe he has better interests than I think. So it's not me judging him, it's just me not understanding as much, and now I'm understanding more because he's explaining it to me more.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's more coming to the line where I'm like, okay, he's protecting me, then it's him making those bad decisions, because he's like, why did I leave my moderator shit? I'm like, because you did something that I didn't tell you to do, and then I'm like, maybe I don't need to tell him right away, but maybe he's reading my mind because I'm not saying something about it.
Mm-hmm.
So then it came to realize, like, maybe he did the right thing and not me thinking, because Lex removes people who don't listen, and then it's like people can just tell by the look in my face I am getting frustrated and everything, but who knows, like, maybe Dylan did have better intentions and he did remove them for a good attention. So I'm like, damn, maybe Dylan saved my ass and me just realizing it.
Uh-huh. I understand that totally. And Dylan, how does it feel to be a moderator on Randy's live?
It's like it's good because now I could actually take the people who are being rude to Randy on and saying the nasty words on Randy's live, and they could kick them out. So
or anyone in general.
And anyone in general. So that's fine.
I understand that totally.
Well, that's why I didn't think of it, but like we had people coming on the live stream saying the N word with the harsh R, and it's not funny. It's like, you know, and I remove them too, but it's just that also it's just the fact that, like, I'm not, like, there's times that I'm not aware of things, and then I'm not paying attention because of my thought process and everything. So it's just like, imagine the health battles that you're going through and everything. You don't know the thought processes and the battles you're dealing with. Like I can't even sit straight. I'm like, I have scoliosis and everything, and then I'm dealing with other battles, and then I'm dealing with this, and I'm dealing with that. So it's like losing a job. That was my income. So now I'm dealing with just TikTok now. But like, who knows? Maybe TikTok will actually work one day and be a full-time thing. Who knows? We might not know the future we have that's aligned to us. We might not know what was meant for us to do for work. Maybe TikTok was something that I should have been doing all along, and I didn't see that open door. Like you say, one door closes, another door opens, and maybe TikTok is that door that opens.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the one thing that I was trying to help Sydney, which is Brandon's ex, was she was accusing me of her losing her content creating program. I didn't do anything to make her lose her content creating program. You can accuse me. I have no power of that. You got that because the AI robot says you broke the agreements. So when I say this, you have made an agreement as a creator on TikTok. You have said and agreed that you'll follow the guidelines, and you just went against the guidelines. And then when you say all these nasty, disrespectful things and have other people bullying, harassing other people, that is why it's against the guidelines. But you still say it was me when you don't have any proof of what I did. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm posting and showing screenshots of everything you did. So sorry, I'm showing TikTok that you're going against the guidelines. And that's not me. It's me trying to say I love TikTok and I'm following the guidelines as an actual creator would do.
Uh-huh.
So sorry that I'm a real ass creator and I follow the guidelines. I'm sorry I'm a real creator, unlike Sydney, who's chasing clout on other people.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't get anywhere from just being friends with Corinna, and you didn't get anywhere else by just being friends with her. If it wasn't for Corinna, none of your friends would have all those followers. I'm
That's
not
true.
wrong. I gained every single one of my followers because I worked hard for it. I gained the followers of that 5.1 million viewed video. I don't know if Sydney has a 5.1 million viewed video. I don't think she does.
Mm-hmm.
She probably just has the 5,000K ones because none of her videos are that relevantly good. She just talking about her and Joey. But honestly, Joey doesn't do anything to get her anywhere.
It's true. And plus, didn't you defend Dylan against Joey?
Oh yeah, because I was in that group chat, the real besties, and he says something about Dylan, and what I do, I post a real besties chat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not against the law leaking someone's number for their bad doings.
Mm-hmm. And
It's the fact is, like, I know and I have the balls and I have the audacity to do that. So sorry, not sorry. Have a Snickers, satisfy your fucking hunger, and you can go choke on it. Because I ain't laying down for no one and I ain't laying down for no hoe.
And Dylan, how did it feel when Randy defended you against Joey?
And it was great because, like, Joey has no right to say nasty things to me because I didn't do anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they think because you were wrong because you called her a H word, but you were not in the wrong. She is a hoe.
Yeah.
Obviously, she is. You fucking flash your breasts on a group FaceTime, you are a hoe.
And
Sorry,
also, it's okay, but also this, and also, basically, how did it feel, Dylan, to be part of this thing to help Randy and me and Will, expose?
Like, mostly, Randy's doing the most work. I'm, like, doing half the part. He's doing full the part. So, like, yeah, like, we're all doing parts of what she's doing to us because she wants to get our TikTok banned because she's making her followers kick us out of TikTok, and it's not cool.
But it's not her fans can't really do anything about it because we have to go against the guidelines in which we haven't. So there's really nothing, and when I mean nothing, they could possibly do because we didn't go against the guidelines. So until then, once we break the guidelines, then they'll ban us for a week or a month. Just like Sydney when she said the N-word with the harsh R, then they can ban us. But until then, they can't really do shit.
I understand that. And Dylan, you say you've been through a lot with old friends and old relationships, just like me and Randy. Is that true?
Yes, that's true, because my old friends, they kept saying nasty things to me back then, and then they didn't know I have seizures, and they didn't know I have a symptom of seizures, and they make fun of it from me.
That's insane. And you said you also had a former relationship that was really bad?
Yeah, I had a former relationship that was very bad.
Did they treat you bad?
Yeah.
And Brandy, how does that make you feel that Dylan has gone through the same thing as you and me?
Obviously, we are going through the same thing, so that really makes us the same people and the same gestures. Because obviously, no matter what I've been through, I stand up for who's in the wrong. Obviously. So in the end, it doesn't matter because we have each other. As long as we have each other, we can go far the distance.
That's true. That's very true. And plus this, I agree with a lot of things you both have said. Guys, also I agree with a lot of things that Randy, Will, and Dylan have said. Honestly, Randy and Dylan and Will have said a lot of really great things where they've stood up for each other and how Dylan and all of us have ADHD and everything. And also that I have autism and ADHD, basically. Sorry, I'm also just waking up. But basically, I agree with what Randy and Dylan and Will have said. They've said a lot of great things about how Dylan has said some things that have upset people, but also how we've been able to help Dylan and how we've been able to help Dylan become an even better person and how Randy protects all of us and everything. And how, just like in general, how we've been able to help Dylan become an even better person, and how we've been able to protect him and defend him, and how Dylan's been able to protect us and defend us. How he's been able to help us against Sydney, against Juliana, and against other people. But how Dylan has earned the moderatorship on Randy's life, he has earned it. He has been earning it because he's been able to protect Randy and all of us, and he helps us. And Dylan really does talk a lot of really great things on his train blogs, and I'm not going to lie about that. Basically, he has helped a lot because with his train blogs, he's taught us about how important trains are to take from the home to the Bronx or to Grand Central or to a baseball game in general. And honestly, he's right. It's fun to take the trains. And he's actually has a train blog, so you guys should go subscribe to it. Dylan's Train Blogs and everything. And honestly, it's just Dylan's a good person. He's a really good person. He deserves to be with someone that loves him for who he is and that respects him for who he is and does not make him change for anyone, because you don't want to be with someone that changes you for themselves. You don't want that, because honestly, being completely honest about it, and I know I repeat myself, but still, Dylan deserves to be with someone that really loves him for who he is, because he deserves happiness. Randy deserves happiness. WillieNation deserves happiness. And I want them to be happy because they are my best friends. I care about them. And honestly, they really do deserve it because they've all been through so much. And I've been through a bad relationship with them too. I've been through a bad relationship with my ex. Randy has. Dylan has. WillieNation has. And basically we've all gone through the same thing. And it's great that we're planning that guys hangout, because when we do the guys hangout, me, Maddie, Roni, Harish, Dylan, Randy, Will, and maybe my best friend Nick, we will be doing basically a barbecue, hang out in the pool maybe, or possibly hanging out with friends and just in general being able to make really great content together, and also go to the movies, play some basketball, swim in the pool, and just in general, be able to hang out and just make really great content, and also make some funny ass content on Randy's videos and my accounts, but also just be like the normal bros. And plus, we know Dylan would never break bro code. We know Randy would never break bro code. And honestly, they're my friends. They never give up. And Dylan's worked so hard. He works at a pizza place. He works at a shoe shop. Literally, he works at both. He's able to do both, 2 jobs at once. He's been able to do both. He's honestly never gives up. He works hard, and he's honestly one of the coolest people that we know. And basically, Randy is one of those coolest people we know too, because Randy exposes people, but he also makes funny-ass content. And guys, be ready for episode 22 with Randynation0. We're going to be talking all about his former job, about like how his former job has been treating him and getting so many nasty reviews and everything. And honestly, basically, Dylan has helped him a lot. He made a bad review on that McDonald's place too. And I was proud of Dylan for doing that because he defended Randy. And Dylan's right. Randy deserves all the credit. He deserves it because Randy has been able to work hard and he never gives up. And also, Dylan has worked so hard. He's worked hard to gain my trust. He's worked hard to gain Will's trust. He's worked hard to gain Maddie's trust and all my friends. And honestly, I'm just glad to have Will, Randy, Dylan, Maddie, Roni, Harish, all my friends, even Michael, because basically Michael from my camp, basically, just being honest, like, they all deserve it because Dylan has been able to help us be able to do a lot more stuff. And it's really great that Dylan has been able to help us and be a good person. Dylan's been able to just be a good person and help me and Randy with a lot of stuff. And honestly, I'm just grateful to have my friends because friends are always the best thing. And it's like this. Friends are even better than a relationship. When you have bros, that's better than a relationship because bros will never break bro code. And whenever Dylan would break bro code, he would immediately tell us and he apologized and we talk it out and then we would all be good. Basically that. And plus Randy too. And Randy explained it in his episode too. And I want to say this. Literally, Randy and Dylan and Will and Maddie and Roni and Harish, they all get along so well. We make really funny content. We love the videos, SML, Super Mario Logan. Where's Randy's SML puppet? And basically we love SML. We love not just Super Mario Logan, but we love like the Jeffy videos, Brooklyn Guy, and Jackie Chu videos. It's very funny. It's very funny. There's no doubt about that. And I just want to say this. It's really great to be friends with Dylan and Randy because they are honestly one of my brothers. They are basically like my brothers from another mother. And plus, we gotten Dylan into WWE. Dylan is starting to like WWE a lot more. And he's starting to want to play games with us like Madden, WWE 2K47, I think. I don't remember. But it's really great that Dylan's been able to get into more other stuff than just baseball and football. Plus, he knows a lot about it, and I'm proud of him for learning every day. And here's Randy and Dylan to finish it off. Basically, Randy, you were saying first before Dylan would...
It's amazing that I'm into it. I mean, obviously he wants to get into it, and not always wrestling is for everyone, but if anybody wants to get into it, it's made for anyone. You don't have to like it as much as anyone else does. Wrestling, you don't have to start watching wrestling when you're a kid. You can start at any age, or you can start late. It doesn't matter. The passion of being a wrestling fan is just watching it. That's the passion.
Yeah. And also, how does it feel that Dylan has never broken bro code?
It's amazing. I mean, Juliana broke a lot of codes, but...
That's true. And Dylan, how does it feel to be getting into wrestling, you were saying, and how you've never broken bro code?
I never broke a bro code because, like, I would never break a bro code. I would never do this. I would never do this.
I understand that. And I do want to say this. Thank you all so much for watching and listening to the episode 20 of the Brandonsbaseballblogs podcast featuring my brothers WillieNation, Randynation0, and DylanTrainBlogs. This episode was about much more than sports and social media. It was about friendship, loyalty, family, and always being there for one another through the good times and the difficult times. And we are thankful for everything and brotherhood we built, the memories we've shared, and everything we're going to accomplish together in the future. A huge thank you to Will, Randy, and Dylan for joining me and for always having my back and appreciating each of you, and more than words can describe. I can't wait for our future content, big hangout, playing basketball, going to the pool, watching movies, having a barbecue, and creating even more unforgettable memories together. And to everyone watching, remember to always be kind, support your friends and family, stand up for what's right, never be afraid to be yourself. Real friendships are built on trust, loyalty, and always having each other's backs. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn that notification bell so you'll never miss a new episode. Also, go support WillieNation, Randynation0, and DylanTrainBlogs across YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and the Clapper, everything, all their social medias. And they're all amazing creators and even better people. I'm Brandon from Brandonsbaseballblogs, and we'll see you next time for another awesome interview, another great conversation, and another unforgettable episode. And until next time, stay positive, stay respectful, stay loyal, and remember, brotherhood is forever.
I just got a message from someone
And
saying,
Randy, like you always say,
like, subscribe, and post that notification, tap the notifier, and comment down below about sports content.
yep.